Well, here we are. There's Kaji. Scarlett's gonna lead the way. Roxy might even come with us. Hey, Bugger, let's go. Alright, well, we had like 80 mile an hour, maybe even 100 mile an hour winds last night, and they don't look too bad, but got a monster of a tree down, and it keeps going. Had all kinds of stuff blow away, so that's fun. Trying to climb under the deck because there's branches everywhere. Filled the fire pit. You can see the neighbor. He's got all kinds of stuff down. So up there where Scarlett's going is the ponds. I'm going to get up there and we'll do a fish video. See how much rain we got and do feeding. Alright, well, this is the totes. You can probably hear the thunder in the background, but it looks like we got about 2 3/4 inches of rain. It is picking up, so we're gonna run through this quick. Angelfish tote, they're probably way down at the bottom. The reds, they're usually way up top, but they're also down at the bottom. So it looks like it's just gonna be a quick feeding. Tons of panda fry. They're all looking good. But it looks like they don't like the rain, so you can see they're pretty. Yes, they're all hiding. And then the koi, bunch of little boys and girls up at the top, but there's a bunch of little fry. Alright, well, it didn't look like there was a whole lot up here, but severe weather, and that's my prize koi. She's getting big, so excited to get some more fry from her. I might pull her. We'll see what tanks I have available. But they're all looking good. But anyways, I'm gonna get to feeding and get neat. Dry. So it is kind of neat that the totes are full enough with the rain. You can see as it fills up, it just drips out. And got the screens on the inside that keep the fry from getting washed out. And so each one of those, even though they're usually evaporated below the line, they're clear full, so they'll be dripping. So that's really good little water change for the fish. So excited about that. Well, the rain lightened up just a little bit, so I'm going to try not make this video too horrible. This is the full reds. They look really good. Got tons of females. Look like there's a nice little group of males. Not a whole lot of fry in here. I need to get some more cover. The jungle valley I did put in here didn't do so well, so very interesting, but the fish are doing really good, so all I need is a little more cover. Let's see, pandas actually coming up now. It's food and they like that. This little guy is stunning. Really hope to get this line going because they look really good. They were actually a black panda that I crossed with a blue Moscow, and that came up with the blue panda, so probably have to do quite a bit of work to keep that line going the way it is for him, but there's quite a few males that look like that, so it'll be a super fun project. You can see this one over here is really dark right in the corner, but everybody else is looking pretty good. Lots of fry, so it'll be interesting to see what they grow up like. And now all the koi are out, so a lot of fish in this tote. Alright, looks like it's picking up again for the rain, so we'll do an update on a little drier day. Well, here we are in the fish room. Haven't done an update yet, but got the 75 with the angels doing really well. Started bringing the 10 rack over, so unfortunately, gotta go the other way. I broke that tank, unfortunately, right behind the bulkhead. Cracked the back pane, so I gotta redo that one. That's a bummer. Got 4 more to bring over to do the top row. And then I gotta start drilling 20s because there's gonna be 12 along this wall. So it's a super cool fish store rack. Have lots of 20s. So that'll be neat for breeding angelfish and guppies and all kinds of things. But I'll flip you over and show you the plumbing that I got done. Alright. These tanks eventually are going to probably get drilled or something, but they're not going to be on the floor. But try and get it a little cleaned up, but the fish are looking really good. These are the green blue Moscows, and let's see if that works good. Their tank is always cloudy haze because there's a ton of plecos growing out in it. And I had seen other people had problems with that, and it just makes a cloud. Dogs playing ball in the background. So this is just some fun fish. They're basically from my Starburst line. I did add one Moscow coal right in the right side of the tank, just to add some new genetics. They're super colorful, few old fish, but these are the half black greens, but really aren't that green. I don't know. They're kind of a half black bluish, but they're really healthy fish, and paid a ton for them, so I'll probably keep them around for a little bit longer. This is the Select Nebula Steel line. You can see I just pulled this guy right here in the middle from the coal tank. He doesn't have the greatest body color, but his tail pattern is super awesome and just perfect. So that'll be a good trait to add back. And his body ain't horrible. He just doesn't have the shimmer. But definitely love that tail with the grass pattern in it. So hopefully he comes up. There he is, showing off with the ladies. And I do paint the front of these tanks just to block the water line, so occasionally they'll disappear. But he's looking really good. And you can see that guy is older, got a ratty tail. So that one's pretty much perfect. And it's got the red and blue half and half like that with the Nebulas. Going down to the bottom row, this is just a coal tank basically. I load it up and I'll take it into the pet store, but you'll see a little bit of everything in here. I think there's a really pretty blue fish, but who knows what he is. Some Corys that I wanted to do a breeding project with, but a bunch of them got sick, so they're just kind of hanging out now. Probably don't have enough. This is the one that bumped the bulkhead and it cracked that back plane, if you can see that. This is, these are basically just a wild guppy. Can't think of the name of what they're called right now. And some of the original Panda Cross that you've seen from outside. So these will probably just end up getting tossed over into the coal tank. And they're nice, healthy fish, but they've had their purpose. And there's some L182 plecos in here somewhere. Usually they're hiding in the stick pile. Maybe at the bottom. I see a tail right there, so there's one in there. Probably add some more sticks and just use this as a stick tank. That'd look pretty cool. Here's some blue eye, couple day old plecos in the breeder box, and it just trickles in itself. And I don't know, there's some older ones out there, but usually gotta drop a couple algae weepers to get them to come up, and some more little ones that were the last batch. So on the floor, need to get something to work on a little better. So that is the 10 rack. It's pretty much just gonna be a guppy breeding project rack, which is really what I like doing. So good to have one of those. And I need to do some water changes, which is what I was going to show you. This is the PVC. I got some shut-offs because I haven't finished it, but I'll eventually tie this rack into there. I'll zoom back a little bit so it's not so shaky. But all these tanks are going to get drilled, and they'll along the wall. And then this line does run through the wall, and then it runs to the floor drain in the washroom. But if you see, I did another valve because I got to tie the 75 in. But just made a video about taking that rack header out, and I just had to cut it a little bit and glue it in, so makes water changes really easy. And I don't know, there's the bulkhead with the sponge that keep the fish in. Well guys, that's pretty much a video. Gotta squeeze out from behind there. Along this wall over here, I'm gonna do something. It's equivalent of 410s and 75 long that I get to, I think it's like 130 some inches. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. Still gotta do this whole wall. and still got to finish the 10 rack and get some lights on that 75. So lots of projects, always something to do. Just a little update, and thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.